on, y'all, man? Welcome back. Blackstreet Boys Show, episode numero 57, y'all, man. As usual, it's your boy Brandon Keith, aka the Range Brother. To my left,
it's your boy March, man. The minister, girl mouth like a Dennis. You know how we rocking.
You got your boy Est Gee Johnson, the man with the money. You know what it is.
You already know who it is, man. Rob the God, CEO of the Press, Rob Philosophies in the building. You know what the fuck you said? I don't know what you said, man.
He damn near had to script all the way.
I was at. Yeah, Rob ain't here today, man, because we recording this on 4th of July.
Yeah.
So he out of town. I forgot where exactly he's at.
It looked nice, though.
It looked very nice.
Yeah.
It looked very nice. You know, I'm gonna be in the crib, just,
Eating black-ass food.
Yep.
Shit, I don't even know if I'm going to be doing that shit. I don't celebrate this shit. I don't want to hear no damn fireworks.
Yeah. But I swear, 4th of July, I'd be an old man.
Dude,
4th of July and New Year's, I turn to
you
an old
old man.
man.
I don't know
99% of the
about
time.
where y'all come from, but like where we're from, there used to be a time like if you were firing fireworks a week, 2-3 days before 4th, police is coming to your house just to tell you to stop.
Shit.
They don't
really?
care no more.
Oh, I feel like they haven't cared for over a decade. Cause
Oh yeah, no, it's been a while now.
They be letting off, because we live, y'all know we live in Chicago area, Chicagoland area.
Mm-hmm.
So the neighboring is, a lot of those fireworks be illegal, right? But you got Indiana right next door. So
Right.
they do it. They go to Indiana.
Go to
they
the
get them
bomb
bombs. They just
store.
left them bomb. Go to the bomb store. I mean, it's bombs. I remember as a kid, bro, I'm talking the whole house shaking. Whole house shaking, boy. My dog used to be
Scared.
shitting on himself.
Dog scared as
My
hell.
dog used to be actually shitting in the house during that
Oh,
shit.
I
It used to
swear
piss
to
me
God.
off.
You want to go outside and shit.
They don't be stopping though. That's what I'm saying. Like they let it off like a week before and then like a whole week after. Like, damn.
How the
you
fuck do you
gotta
niggas
stop.
still have fireworks after the 4th?
Like, just let them all off, man, please.
Well, they drop $400, $500.
And
That's
they couldn't wait.
crazy.
That shit's
It is.
insane.
I don't really not know because when I worked at Walmart, people used to come in there saying like, "Oh, I'm about to head to Indiana, about to go drop $400-$500 on some
That
fireworks."
shit crazy as hell.
Yeah, just for police to
You
tell
see-
your ass to stop that shit, you idiot. Why would you do
Bro,
that?
I remember one time as a kid, bro, I still vividly remember this, bro. Like, I remember someone let off one of them bombs, right? Because, like, someone had these crazy illegal fireworks. I'm telling you, bro, they could have used those in Iraq or some shit.
Half
being
dynamite,
honest.
half stick of dynamite.
I'm sitting over there. I'm looking like I live in like a cul-de-sac. I see the cul-de-sac. It's like this. There's like this ring that kind of goes. It kind of like whooshes out, and then later just boom, the whole neighborhood
Yeah.
shaking. I'm like, what the hell? Like, what the hell we going? Like, we got nuclear shit going on. It's too much. It's too goddamn much.
Should have damn near blew Chief Keef house up.
Oh yeah, bro.
You see them AMP motherfuckers too, bro. I saw Kosh and that. Them motherfuckers got like $4,000 worth. More than that of fireworks. You know what they do? They be letting off in their house. They crazy as hell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, speed too.
Yeah.
That motherfucker.
That man, they dumb as hell.
Dumb
That's
as
funny.
shit.
It's funny to watch.
It'd be funny though. I'm like, couldn't be me, but you know,
real.
someone
Let
doing it.
All right, let another dumb ass do it. Shit.
And like, bruh.
Well, yeah, but hope y'all have a good 4th. They hope y'all eat.
I
good.
don't fuck with it, but
You know, is what it is. Yeah, man.
Mhm.
I ain't gonna be. But just please, just like,
Don't blow nothing up.
yeah,
Stay safe. Yeah,
it's
for
too
real.
much. The whippersnappers.
Mhm.
The old as shit, man. Anyways, Ultimatums.
Mm-hmm.
Daenerys Johnson.
All right, today's a little bit. My ultimatum is a little bit more moral. Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's say if you see people, you can see when they die. So let's say I'm looking at you and I tell you like, Brandon, you gonna die at 69. Would you tell motherfuckers when they gonna die?
I mean, it depends. Have they done me dirty in the past time?
Yeah,
That's why I'm saying it comes down to morals.
There's two variables to that though. It's how young are they dying? That's gonna be my first concern.
Okay.
And if they really piss me off, because if you really piss me off and you're dying soon, I'm telling you, motherfucker, you got till 32. Fuck out of here.
I just don't know because like, not even gonna look and say, how you know exactly when I was going when he died? He told me, and then now you know they trying to say track you down for like murder and shit.
That's true.
Like, will they die no matter what? Like, can they? If
Yeah,
I
they gonna
tell
die
them,
no matter what.
if I tell them like when they're gonna die, they can't like change their fate.
No.
It's just gonna happen.
Nope.
It said it.
So
It's
final
like Spider-Man
destination
said, it's a canon event.
Okay.
Right. The way I look at it is more like, if I fuck with you, I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
If I don't, bitch, you can die. But
all right.
because the reason I was looking at it, because like, let's say it's y'all, like,
Yeah.
y'all got kids and shit, or you slacking on some shit, you want to do something, but you digging in your ass about it. Well, I'm like,
Right.
nigga, you gonna die at 26, so you might
Right.
want to get a
Yeah.
motherfucking move on, You
Yeah. If
ain't
I know
got
it's
too
gonna
much
die,
time.
if I know it's gonna die 26, I'll just do anything.
It's
Fuck
that.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
At that point.
Like, you go to jail, beat a bitch up, do whatever you want to.
Damn. Hold on. Hey. Hold on now.
Well, nigga, if you know you're gonna die, you could then turn your life into GTA because you know we gonna die.
hey,
You
he ain't told a lie.
Go get in a plane, fly
He
that
ain't
motherfucker, whatever you want to
I
do.
wasn't gonna say
He
beat
ain't told a
nobody.
lie.
I mean,
But I'm just saying, like,
beat the woman up.
The opportunities are endless because you know you're gonna
Beat
die.
someone that deserve it.
That's fine.
Beat up someone that deserve
I
it.
ain't
Yeah,
questioning that.
vigilante.
All I'm saying is, if you my boy, like Brandon, for example, Brandon, your black ass gonna die at 25
Damn.
because you eat chicken and you drink a lot of
What?
Kool-Aid. Your cholesterol is
I
awful.
don't drink no goddamn.
What's it called?
A bad
But-
bastard.
I
Hey,
want-
that's ridiculous as hell.
but-
I don't even drink. I haven't had Kool-Aid in years.
But since you're gonna die at 25, you gotta do whatever you can. Do whatever you want to.
Okay. So what would you do if you said like you gonna die at 25? You 22 right now. What would you
Shit,
do?
man? Like I said, I tell you, you think that GTA some bullshit? I'm telling
Every
that shit,
year.
GTA.
I would do some ridiculous, scandalous shit.
Every
But I don't want to.
every
You
4
want to
months
fuck it
do
up too
something
much.
crazy.
I feel
No,
like,
of course, but I would be bold.
because you want to like. You know what I'm
I'd be
saying?
bold
You
as
don't want to do some crazy shit and get locked up for your last 3 years of
Yeah,
life.
That's why I say
So
you
I
gotta,
want to take the last month. That last month gonna be something wicked.
yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my.
I'm on my
Lord.
Charlamagne the God shit.
Someone get knocked
I
upside
want
the
to put
head.
it like this: every 4 months, I'm going crazy doing something wild.
And I'm going bankrupt.
Okay. I'm a rob a liquor store or something like that. But it's
Yeah.
gonna be like like how John Morant with that Glock, he said it was a lighter, really? Like that. I'll record with a lighter. I ain't actually gonna shoot nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I'll do that. Just to test it out.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm like,
I ain't mad at
I'm
that.
just playing, dog.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad
I'm
at
just
that.
playing, dog. I just want to see your face.
But if y'all was older,
Evil
I
ass
would
shit.
tell you so like you could leave stuff behind for your kids
Okay.
or spend time with your family.
Okay.
Some shit like that.
If I was older,
Yeah, so let's say you was older, like 40s or 30s, and you have a family.
right.
I'd be like, Brandon, you about to die, like maybe like 45. You might want to like get some money together or spend more time with your kids, type shit. Like go on vacation or just teach them some wise words, something like that. Could you get that bucket soon?
Okay.
Okay, I can see
So it's
that.
all about the demographic. If you're
Yeah,
young,
it's all about the
go fuck
morals,
shit
I
up.
guess.
but if you old, you might want to settle down. Enjoy what you love for real.
I mean, at that point, you might as well get AIDS, right?
What?
Just do it. Do what you gotta do.
Then that might be your fucking cause of death. Honestly, that might be your.
That would be
gonna
fucking-
die
fitting.
anyways.
That would be
You said
fitting.
I'm gonna die anyways.
That would be fitting for that nigga.
You said I'm gonna die anyways.
valid, but maybe the AIDS is what
Yeah,
makes
it's
you
what's gonna
die.
be what kills you. Fucking talking about.
So technically, I told you your future, but you sealed it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you put the glue on that motherfucker.
That'd be hilarious. That would be fitting for Jones, boy. That'd be fitting as hell.
No,
Yeah,
well,
no.
fuck
Yes,
it
it
would.
would. You the only
How?
AIDS advocate I ever met.
That's not, see, y'all crazy as hell. Y'all crazy as hell. I ain't never been no advocate.
Man.
I'm just saying, if you about to die anyways, you might as well like do something reckless. Like, yeah.
So-
I ain't knocking that.
You said, yeah, she look a little dirty, but them titties.
Oh, okay.
This nigga, bro.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. I can't even be mad at
Cause
that.
I'm about to die next week. Shit,
Fuck
I
it.
might as
That's
well
all.
Fuck it. Dive
Might
in
as
every
well.
pool
do
Look,
some
possible.
crazy shit.
Might as
Dive
well.
in every pool possible.
Oh, see, something. What? Oh, wow.
Dive in every pool possible.
You still have a standard. You gonna die a happy life.
I mean,
Die a
yeah,
sad
but
life.
Yeah, no, I'm like I said, them
Yeah.
titties.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I don't know about any of those things.
Dive in every pool possible.
Yeah. Next question. Look up.
All right. Well, this question. Someone asked me at my job, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you already know how I go in warehouse jobs. Shout out my homie Junior. I think he watches these clips and stuff sometimes. Shout out my Junior. Junior Bustamante. Mente? I forget. Bustamante. We're gonna go. Yeah, that's what it is. Junior Bustamante. Shout out to him.
Bustamante.
Asked me this question. Came up to me randomly. Said, "Hey Brandon, would you rather make $50,000 a year and be a gynecologist? You know what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you examining the cooter, or make $100,000 a year. But you got to be a urologist.
Oh man.
You're good at your job both ways, so you're not gonna be fucking nobody up. Good job, but just a urologist is for the peen.
Oh.
So like they do circumcisions. They're gonna tell you if you got they're gonna tell you if you got STDs or there's something wrong with your testicles. That's a real serious thing. People be having some shit wrong with their testicles. They don't even know.
Yeah, gynecologist.
So but you make 100,000.
That's crazy.
It's not gay.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's not gay. So this is not one of those questions. It's not an
And-
AO. But it is like a thing like, do I want to see an average of 15 sets of nut sacks per day?
But it is 100,000. And
It's 100,000. And you're good at your job. You're not gonna fuck
100,000
nobody
is
up.
not even that
And
good.
you gotta hold them.
Okay, we
all
can
the
say
time.
Well, I keep it at 100,000.
I'm saying because technically a urologist tell me make more than that.
funky.
Urologist probably make more like 200.
But I think it's valid to keep it at
Some niggas
100,000.
sweat a lot.
What?
Yeah, no, I couldn't do that.
You know,
who's sweating a lot?
It says some niggas sweat a lot. And you got
their average salary is damn.
Okay, they make more than that. Okay, an average urologist makes $330,000 per year on the low end, $570 on the high end.
Yeah, that's $500,000.
That's a lot. So
hand me the sack.
I guess that's the reality. So,
yeah,
but he asked me $50K versus $100K.
Even if it is $100K, I'm still.
And a
taking
gynecologist actually does make a little bit less. They make a little bit less because frankly they have to do less. I think.
Yeah.
There's less, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I can't, I'm gonna actually cut somebody's dick off, man, if I try to do a circumcision. Like, I can't, that's too much stress.
Man, I wish I had that part of my man meat, so I wouldn't take it from nobody else.
Well, you're gonna have to do it if they request it, or if they got phimosis or some shit.
Ooh, Lord.
You know what that is?
The fuck is that?
It's when you can't retract, people that uncircumcised, like phimosis, like when they can't retract their skin. So, like, otherwise it's like painful, so they have to. That's when
the hoodie. That's when they would have
all
the time.
Yeah, that's why in that situation they would have to get a circumcision. Lord have mercy. If they want to have sex, at least.
Okay.
If you just need a piss, like
Okay, this is a lot more than I bargained for. But no matter what, I'm taking pause the pain because I'm a bag chaser.
Okay. All right. I respect
Stop
that.
that, man. Stop that. No, I just said pause. Stop that.
Personally, para
None of that.
Para me, no.
Yeah, dog.
But only reason I'm saying that is because, like I said, it's too suspenseful. I feel like with the gynecologist, I don't know exactly what they have to do.
You said he's good
but
at your job.
I don't think they got to cut, but it's still the suspense.
I guess.
I don't want to look at
I don't think like in America, you got to like cut off clitorises and shit. But as an American, if you're a urologist, you're going to have to do circumcision to cut off foreskin and shit like that. And then also probably like, deal with motherfuckers that got, I don't know, shit wrong with their testicles. Like, what's it called? I forgot. Some shit, varicose veins or shit that gets twisted and shit. That's a lot. That's a lot to see.
But let's look at the glass half full, though. Because, like, you seeing all this crazy shit, and then it makes you more appreciative of what you got in your, in your pocket. Because you see all these dudes with all these fucked up ass willies. And,
I actually do not.
Well, I'm saying if you're the damn urologist.
Oh, from the urologist.
Nigga, come on, bro. Really?
I'm saying, it sounds the way you
Really?
word it. That's when you go over there Peter gaze.
Oh, my God. Stop that. But stop that, man.
I hear you.
If you're a urologist, you're going to see all these kind of dysmorphias and all these issues that go on with the pain. It'll make you more appreciative of what you got going down now. Especially if your shit not fucked up.
I think already right now I'm appreciative that my shit, because it could be a lot worse.
Which the job will only tell you even more.
Yeah, but I think I'm good right now. I'm already grateful.
I'm not saying you're not good. I'm just saying the job going to show you a lot more of what could be
I
wrong.
don't think I'm grateful enough.
I feel like
That's fair.
I feel like
that's fair.
I'm pretty knowledgeable already on coochie, so I'd be already a good
you know what I'm saying? I'll be able to help you out.
Yeah, I think I'd be a good guy.
I'm like, listen, my darling, pH balance all off. You wake up, do you smoke? Okay, you waking up, before you eat no food ever, you eat nicotine, you have nicotine for breakfast and coffee. And then you go drink alcohol throughout the day. And then when the dude having a tough time in the cooter, you over there complaining like, oh, he can't get me wet. You're setting yourself up for failure.
Oh, your box is
You're
putrid.
both up.
Your box is putrid.
Do better. I better tell her that. Stick the two finger in there. I said, look, there's no fluids. There should be some fluids.
Well, there's no fluids. Jeez,
I want the best for you and your husband. He's your potential.
Man.
So I'm gonna put you on the right journey, and we gonna get this right. And next time you come, it ain't gonna be smelling like, motherfucking bacterial vaginosis and shit.
Jesus Christ. This nigga
Because some of y'all got that. Some of y'all got that.
Tell her,
ready.
all you gotta do is tell her to just drink your
All you
cranberry
need is a
juice.
certificate, nigga. You be all right.
Drink your cranberry juice and water, and your shit won't come out feeling like no alcohol wet wipe.
God damn.
You feel me?
This is absurd.
But yeah, I definitely go with the
I can't be mad at that.
the other route.
Yeah.
Oh, can I see the shots? The shots on here. But yeah. That's the question though. So, gynecologist, urologist. Okay. Like I said, there's nothing. Like I said, it's not a question about your sexuality, but it is like, there are different jobs though. They're different jobs. They're different jobs. They're different jobs.
Nice.
See, I ain't on my
Nah.
shit. Hell no. But yeah, that's the ones we got for this week, man. Not too much, man. Keep sending y'all stuff in.
Keep sending
You know what I'm saying? I didn't say it in the beginning, but yes, the Discord and the Patreon, all of that. We're gonna have exclusive content on there every week. Yeah, keep hitting that. Little plug in the middle.
My Instagram is like 980 something, man. Get me to like, I want to get to like
to 1,000?
1,500 maybe. 1,500, I'm gonna start going live and doing shit, man.
All right, shit. Go
Man,
some
help
to
me
that
out,
man.
Help me out, man.
Link in the description. What's his name right now? Semaj Man the Menace.
Semaj Man the Menace.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? With a D for duh.
Duh, D-A.
You know what I'm saying? Anyways, like I said, link in the description. We're gonna keep going. Follow us all in there. You know, y'all getting this shit. Appreciate that. Because I don't even post them like that. But I'm gonna start posting more. Anyways, y'all, let's move on to some of these more these different topics going on in the world, man. Daenerys Johnson.
All right, y'all. I'm a Florida guy, and I'm pretty sure ESTG is from Florida. I got
No, he's from Louisville.
Damn. Well, that's tough. But either way, he did a interview recently with some lady. I don't remember her
It was
being
like
that.
a podcast though.
Yeah, it was a podcast setting.
Oh, either way, shit. There was some kind of interview going on. And basically, this woman was explaining why she left her man. And her explanation was that he didn't make enough money and he couldn't provide for her. So ESTG asked her, well, is he working? And she's like, yeah, he's working. He's hustling. It's just that he wasn't making as much as me. And her response was, well, I don't think that I should be the one to try to, provide for him and help him become the man that he needs to be. And then he was like, well, what do you want in a partner? And she was like, well, I want a man to take care of me. He's like, well, why didn't you help him? And she was like, what do you mean? She's like, why didn't you help him try to get to that level to where he could take care of you? And she's like, well, I shouldn't have to do that. He should already come with that, woo this, woo that. And I wanted to get y'all take on that because he was basically calling her an L woman, which I agree. Because for me personally, when it comes down to these relationship dynamics, I personally, in a perfect world, I would be married already. In a perfect world, I would be married already.
Okay.
Because now I know, she's here when I was broke. Well, I ain't broke, but not up for sure.
Right.
And I don't have to worry about she gold digging, that kind of thing. And like I said, we've talked about this before. I go back and forth for marriage, but I think personally right now, I think marriage right now would be the best thing for me because I would know, this motherfucker's actually down for me. And I want a woman that's gonna, push me, be behind my back.
Yeah.
And if a woman just gonna say, well, you ain't making enough, I can't do it. That's corny to me.
Yeah.
Very much corny.
I think it's a whole we got a lot of this. The dating market right now is just twisted.
100%.
And I saw Boosie talk about something similar.
100%.
I wish I had the clip, but he was on Drink Champs and he was talking about something similar. Of how social media stuff has kind of messed up the dating game for a lot of people.
Facts.
And we always looking at what we don't got in the other people's lives that we not even really seen their lives. We're just seeing the highlight reel.
Yep.
And in his words, you talk like this. Well, not like sometimes, but But he said something along the lines, I'm paraphrasing that, back in the day, which was with the women, you had your man, the man that you see at work, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
And now she got Instagram. She can go and she can see all these other people, all these other 30,000 other niggas. They up there. When you as her man fucking up, you see other people online doing it right or whatever. You see the other women out there, she got shit that you don't got. Like, well, you need to step your game up, shit like that. Cause they see that, the movies, all of that, and then vice versa for the men too. You should just be your bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Couple of extra side bitches. And the bitches you see at work.
Yep.
Now, you got all these other bitches up there. You got the whole thing fucked up.
They've expanded more ways to cheat.
Now keep in mind, I don't use bitches like that. I've calmed down on using that word in that way.
I have not.
But that's kind of how it is. I definitely still use it way more than I used to when I was a kid. I used to be like, I ain't never call women bitches. I do it too much now still. Kind of like that J. Cole song. But anyways, as long as we got topic. But yeah, it kind of is fucked up. It is fucked up, man. But to a certain extent, I kind of come to accept part of the mindset of the whole on my level or higher, whatever. But I mean, you dated the nigga that,
Now you already chose to be with this nigga knowing that he wasn't on. You had to.
You know what I'm saying? There's no way he
just downgraded when he was with you.
And just, at least he couldn't have downgraded that much.
Yeah,
because it's kind of hard to go from billionaire to poor.
Yeah, I don't know. it's just kind of crazy to me. I think some of us want too damn much.
I think she was beating around the bush of saying his profession wasn't as important as hers. I think that's really what it was coming down to.
And if that's the case, that's perfectly fine. Because me as a person, I believe that, even in a relationship, you still your own entity. Because like you said, there's a possibility of y'all splitting up. So you still have to be your own entity. So if you feel the need to say that my profession is more important than yours, that's not a knock to me. And personally, that's how it should be. But the way I see this love shit and this relationship shit, it's supposed to be two bubbles. Okay? Man bubble, woman bubble. You bring the bubble in. So if you separate it, the bubble's still intact. Not when you separate it, bursts. Now nobody knows what the fuck to do.
Right.
Because that happens a lot. That happens a lot. They split up, and one of the sides is like, well, I don't know how to function in life without the other motherfucker. So I feel like if we go into these relationships and whatever you want to call them with that kind of mindset, a lot of them will be more successful.
But I guess part of it is how old did this woman look? Was she like in her 30s? It seemed
had to be
early 20s.
Early 20s?
Late 20s.
Late 20s. So okay, so like 28.
So there was time for establishment, but they say men don't really peak till 30s and 40s.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But my thing is she has hers, right? Because my if you want to know my perspective on it, I'm thinking like the money thing, as long as he has enough to fare for himself, then it shouldn't really be a problem. Like you want someone to take care of you, a grown adult. I'm sorry, like the way society works, American society works, it's not built just for one person like that to take care of everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can get some shit together and fend for yourself and stuff like that. And then you do have some people that can still do that, but the vast majority of us are going to need two incomes.
Facts.
Especially when building a family.
Facts.
Or someone's going to have theirs. Not saying that everything's 50-50. I'm not saying that. The man might still come out paying more or whatever. But I mean, but should he, if he's down right now? If something changes, then it will be different. But I just think it's pretty shallow, in my opinion, the way that whole mindset comes across. Like, my man gotta be making just as much money as me or more. I'm like, is that not a little hypocritical though? Because it's like, now you want to date down, but the other person can date down. I mean, it's conversations that we've had before.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think that's the main issue with the ideal is the 50-50 thing. When it comes to finances, when it comes to love, when it comes to how you say that shit?
Reciprocation. Reciprocity.
Yeah, reciprocity. It's not possible. It's literally impossible. It is literally impossible. This is coming from somebody that did it, that tried it. Going 50-50 on finances, mental health, and, compromise, it's literally impossible. You cannot pull it off. But we've talked about this before. It's all about what you can put up with.
Yeah.
So if you can put up with 70-30, 70-30 is fine. But don't go in a relationship looking for 50-50 because you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it. You won't even get anything close to it because everybody has bad days, bad months, bad years. Yeah. So you have to be able to, if your love is what you say it is, sit through that.
Yeah, that's a lot. I just think some of these guys, man, like I said, this is if this isn't enough to tell you right here, but I know, DJ, you said ideally you'd be married right now. But for most of us, we're going to have to probably get some shit first.
Yeah.
And make it easier.
That's why I said ideally.
Yeah.
Because I don't see it coming for a while.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, but part of me does worry. It's like when we do get up like that, I'll horribly message you with you for you. But in that sense, I'm like, hey, that's just part of what comes with it, I think.
Part of the process.
You can find it alone, but like I ain't finna, at the same point in time, like something that I've always struggled with, and I definitely still struggle with right now, is kind of balancing that time, like with me trying to build something and me being with women. Because at the same point in time, you do have women, not all women are like that, by the way. Not all women are like, oh, my man gotta take care of me.
Yeah.
Women want to go to work and get their shit done.
For sure.
And they realize that that's how this society right now is built for. So trust me, there are women that are not on that type of bullshit. But if you're doing something like what we're doing, it requires a lot of your time. Time is money.
Facts.
So I always find myself in a situation where I'm talking to women or whatever, even right now, I'll be honest today, trying to talk to me, I'm just like, man, I ain't trying to do this right now, man. I just don't got the energy for that. My mindset's not even on that right now. That'd be the main thing. Like, people ask me, like, Brandon, why don't you get yourself a girlfriend right now? I'd be like, damn, like, I'll be thinking that too, but then you got like like talk to him and shit and all
The
that.
grass is always green on the other side.
Yeah.
It look greener. When you get over that motherfucker, grass be brown as hell. Grass be brown as hell.
And I like to talk to people when I like to talk to them. You know, I'm at that stage in my life right now where I want to talk to people when I want to talk to them. And if you're in a relationship, that's not always going to be the case. You're going to talk when you don't want to talk, do all this other stuff. Your free time ain't necessarily your free time.
That's not all the time, though. That depends on the partner you choose.
But then also building that too, you're going to have to sacrifice time.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm selfless enough to do that. Just being honest.
That's his self-awareness.
Yeah. So, yeah, bro.
He doing y'all a favor, shit.
I really do think I am.
Yeah, no, he definitely doing y'all a favor. Because if it came down to it, y'all be calling him a dog and he careless and heartless and shit.
Care about me. I told you.
Right. So, yeah, he doing y'all a favor by doing that.
Yeah, man. But anyways, we can move on for a little bit from the relationship talk. Do we have any more relationship coming up? I mean, a little bit. Anyway. Yeah, DJ. What's going on with I don't know. They're trying to bring back some bullshit.
Okay, so if you're a kid, maybe like a 2000s kid, you had to have grown up off like, them sitcoms on Nickelodeon. And one of the biggest ones was Zoey 101. Now, if you ask me, Zoey 101 was good nostalgia reasons. But overall, it kind of ass.
I didn't watch it. I was more of a Drake and Josh dude.
Yeah, but the logic behind Zoey 101 is that everything's fucked up and Zoey gonna fix it. So, everybody just kiss Zoey's ass all the damn time or whatever.
Well,
that was the dynamic of the show.
No, how it really went was Zoey would instigate a situation, fuck it all up.
I don't know about that. Instigate it crazy. And then fuck it up is crazy.
Nah, she would be in the middle of some of that shit, starting
some of it for sure, but the show is based around her, so that makes sense. But either way, they bring in a movie, Zoey 102.
Yeah, what's going to be like Paramount Plus or something?
Yeah, Paramount Plus.
I'm not watching that shit.
Crazy part is I just deleted that shit. I'm getting my $6 back.
Yeah, I deleted
really?
mine too.
I actually like Paramount Plus. Well,
yeah, but I watch everything for free now. I got a little website.
Oh, okay. You watch the bootleg? You welcome to the club.
My dad started me on that shit at a young age.
People look at me crazy when I be on the bootleg. I'm like, bro, I grew up on bootleg.
Oh God.
I didn't say you. I said people. I grew up on bootleg.
People with money who can just pay for all fucking streaming apps. Yeah, they will look at you crazy.
Like shit. Like hell nah. I ain't never paid for no anime.
Wish I would pay $10 a month to every other motherfucking streaming app out there.
Yeah, not every single one.
But this movie gonna flop. It's gonna be ass.
It's gonna be ass.
Yes.
I'm quite ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know why. Why bring it back?
I don't know who asked for it. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know who.
I don't think anyone asked for that.
No,
maybe,
I guess
maybe a few weirdos.
I guess. Well, some of these niggas are on podcasts, and people kept saying the people who watched the podcast kept saying it would be nice to see a reunion with all y'all, and this is not the reunion we were asking for. If that,
most of those shows need to stay back there. They should not be rebooted. They should not be redone.
Even like iCarly. Have you seen the new iCarly one?
Honestly,
it's not bad. It's just
not
it doesn't need to be done.
It's just didn't need to be done.
Like it don't need to be done.
It's like I saw like the first season. I was like, yeah, I watched it. Cool little nostalgia, but like
it's not bad. But it's just like why?
I didn't really. Yeah,
it didn't answer any no questions. It didn't have the most important motherfucker on it.
Oh, what? Who? Sam?
Yes.
Sam and Gibby are on there.
Yeah, Gibby. And I want to say they're the most important. I think the most important is Carly, technically.
No, Sam.
Because it wouldn't be our Carly without Carly.
Valid, for sure. But like, come on. A big personality of the show was Sam.
Yeah, and I want to see Gibby in there. I think
I like
Gibby's supposed to be like a cameo or something in there.
I don't think he's going to be on there because everyone just seen him as the fat kid from iCarly. So I don't think he wants to be on there.
Yeah.
Either way, it's going to flop.
Yeah, I don't know why. Speaking of flops, though, Indiana Jones movie came out too. I did not see that.
Who the fuck
I
wants
probably
to
will
see
not be
that
saying.
old ass
People want to see it
with the whip.
Dude, if you're not from the 60s, you don't want to see
it.
it.
Ain't the 60s, bro. Like,
man, come on, man.
I watched Indiana Jones when I was a kid. The movies the original ones were good.
Oh.
Now, DJ. Now,
don't ask me if I remember them, though, I remember liking them.
We had this conversation during the meeting. Now, the only movie I've ever seen is one with Shia LaBeouf was a Rise of
That's
Crystal
the one they
Skull.
say is the worst one.
Okay, if that's the worst one, then all the movies gotta be fucking garbage. Because that shit was ass. That shit was ass, but it was good for what it was. You know what I mean?
Man, the only Indiana Jones I liked was the Lego game. Yeah, that was it.
I played that too.
That game was fire.
I don't like watching an all white man with a whip run around with a whip all day.
Okay, all right. You see, you act like that's all it is. Like, damn, that's a crazy way to put it.
It is really. That's why I'm like, oh my god.
So the whole movie, this nigga's done.
He not even whipping black people, man.
Yeah,
not niggas, but he just using the whip cracking. I don't want to hear that shit though.
Well, he does make that whip look like Wonder Woman, something like that.
Like, bro, I don't want to see that. Look like Catwoman and shit with the damn whip. I don't want to see that.
Powerful.
It's nice though. Like, everyone knows the iconic scene where he's running away from the boulder and all that, or he's like, I think like some people like were trapped in cages about to get submerged in lava or some shit. Those are like the very little things I remember. I watched it when I was a kid.
I thought that movie was National Treasure or some shit. I got older and found out that was Indiana Jones.
Weak ass Tomb
I never watched any of that shit.
That shit booty.
Come on, man. But that's not the main point I brought it up. The main point I brought it up is that it flopped. Movie flopped, right? And I just want to bring up this overall conversation because it seems like a few movies are flopping. DreamWorks has a new movie out. I don't even remember what that shit's called, but that shit's flopped like a motherfucker too. I think it's the worst opening weekend for a DreamWorks film ever, I want to say. Even besides their first one. Yes, worse than even that.
Damn.
And, we saw Pixar just flopped. The Flash is underselling. All these shits are underselling, right?
Well, people are guessing this, though. Because from the trailers, people were saying the Flash is going to be ass.
And
I kept telling y'all, man.
A lot of people seem like they were looking forward to it as well.
That writer's strike fucked everything up, bro. These directors and producers literally have no source of ideas because these niggas are all on strike.
But some of these people, like, they kind of went on strike not that long ago. Some of these movies were already pretty much done and just
but from what I've read in some of them articles, it seems like they've been doing this for a while now. Like, writers have been pissed off for a while now.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
So
because they underpaid and there's what gets the movies really done for real.
And that's
clearly what's making them sell.
Little do we know that's where these fucking delays have been coming from years past, is because some of these writers are either leaving or going on strike or dropping the whole script.
And what I think the overall conversation is, and what I hope is leaning towards, is like, it's really a question I have. And, are people finally getting a little tired of these unoriginal film ideas and stuff? And like, is innovation making a comeback in not just movies, but media in general? Because if you look at music, a lot of music is not selling like that. Because it's really a lot of the same shit. It's like, you're not really necessarily missing out on a whole lot. You miss an album.
Facts.
Do y'all think it's coming back? Especially with movies, but like overall, TV shows? Because,
I don't know if you can actually gauge that because we haven't had anything good put out for real.
I disagree.
With what?
The Spider-Man movie that just came out.
Transformers.
And that sold
across
well,
the Spider-Verse. Spider-Verse is doing extremely well.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Extremely well.
So we're saying
John Wick too. Like John Wick.
That sold well?
Hell yeah.
I don't know. I'm asking. I don't know.
And John Wick is an action movie. Action movies have gotten stale, but John Wick, like, if you actually watch those movies and see how they do the action scenes and all of that, it is very innovative the way they do stuff. It's not like just standard superhero movie or action movie or whatever. They really are here doing new shit in every film. They're finding a way to up the last film. Like, you can argue that every John Wick film has done better. Oh yeah, so yeah, stuff like that. And so yeah, you see what this stuff is. You see this stuff. A lot of this stuff is doing.
Fast X is at number 9. And you niggas are crazy.
Yeah, people are still going to see Fast and Furious. Stuff like there are still certain movies that people are just going to go see, like Super Mario. Even though I saw that movie. That movie was actually good.
Wow, it's over the Transformers? Bullshit.
Why? That movie was amazing.
You talking about Spider-Man?
No, I'm talking about the Fast X is over Transformers. Bullshit.
I didn't know Guardians of the Galaxy was grossing like that.
Damn, Puss in Boots is too high. That shit was garbage.
But it's a kid's movie.
Puss in Boots. People love that movie.
I didn't really like it.
And it's innovative.
I people like that because it's innovative too, and it's selling extremely well. I'm starting to see more of these movies that are doing some different stuff are doing pretty well. And then,
but is it different stuff? Because
I would say it's different stuff.
Guardians of the Galaxy is
you still have your different type of things like that.
Spider-Man is
but
technically a sequel because they have a format of Spider-Man.
But they're coming from novels, DJ.
But that Into the Spider-Verse. That Into the Spider-Verse kind of style movie, like they kind of started like almost kind of like I wouldn't say a genre, but like almost like a new style in animation.
For sure.
Like you look at Puss in Boots, even Puss in Boots took inspiration from that.
Right.
Like you see more people trying to do that sort of mindset. It's only the second movie. Like this is a new kind of like franchise, or whatever. These are the first Miles Morales movies.
Right.
And
so your question is the new style grossing more, or is it?
I don't think it's fully there yet. I think people still overall are kind of just comfortable like in their sequels and stuff like that, familiarity.
Makes sense.
But I do think people are starting to get a little tired of like, okay, they're finally starting to say, okay, y'all just doing the same shit.
Oh yeah, I could agree with that. I could definitely agree with that.
Like we need something a little different, something interesting. That's why like I think horror movies are kind of like a safer bet right now because even though a lot of them we've seen most of that stuff, it's still easier to kind of like shock an audience or stuff with stuff like that.
Shit, I don't know, cause
I don't know.
it's an interesting conversation.
I hope so. That's what I say.
Because
movies like
we've seen new movies like these new idea movies flop.
Yes, I think that's the risk in it. That's the risk in it.
But high reward, clearly. I mean, shit.
Can be.
I know what movie you're talking about. Is it that mermaid or the teenage Kraken shit that you're talking about?
What? For what? The DreamWorks movie?
Yeah.
I forget the name of it.
That shit looks uninteresting to me too.
Yeah, I saw zero ads for that movie. I don't even know what the hell happened with that. But yeah, I think we definitely getting tired of that stuff and people need to do something different. But like there's all movies that are doing great that, have got attention that are just being innovative, like Everything Everywhere All at Once. I think we talked about that one time.
That was a really good movie.
That was a great
really
movie.
Good movie.
You should watch it.
If you guys actually like watching like Korean movies or like, I personally do.
Yeah.
It's a good watch.
But it's mostly in English, but yeah, they speak Mandarin and stuff too. I think she's a Chinese lady or something like that.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure she's Chinese.
I thought they're Korean.
But yeah, that's a fantastic movie. It's called, but that DreamWorks movie is called Ruby Gillman Teen Kraken.
Yeah. See, making a record low for DreamWorks. That's crazy.
And they need to put up that Shrek 5.
I love DreamWorks.
Put up that damn Shrek 5.
Sequel, but I will see Shrek though.
I'll be in the damn theater, boy.
That's another sequel, but I would do that. Like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with sequels, but you gotta try some new shit too.
For sure.
And don't just have a sequel just to have a sequel.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Actually try with it. I know y'all motherfuckers be hating on Toy Story 4, but the least you could say that nigga, they actually trying to make a new plot with it. Like they ain't just half-assed.
Okay, I can agree with that.
Man,
even if you didn't like it, it wasn't just like we need a sequel, throw that shit at them niggas. Like they actually try to make.
I don't hate the movie. I just hate the ending. I don't.
Okay, all right, whatever.
I think it's a good. I do think it's a good movie. I think it adds some horror to it. I had some horror aspects to it.
Yeah, it did. That was actually
it was actually different, but I just don't like the ending. I don't like how well you did them. That's it. That's my only problem with the movie.
Okay, all right, we could agree to disagree on that. Okay, I'll accept that. But what he's want, so he wasn't getting played with. Damn, fine, whatever. We gotta stick on that. We gotta stick on that, man. All right, man. We can move on a little bit. Semaj, what's going on with your girl?
Man, and I actually used to like her music. Janae Aiko. No, not Janae Aiko. Her dumbass. I don't know why her name was in my head.
Don't do that. Don't do Janae Aiko. Like, damn, she straight like that. He didn't mean to say dumbass.
I didn't mean to say dumbass.
You call her dumbass because you dumb. Now that don't make any sense.
Janelle Monae. I have been seeing multiple videos a week of this woman just popping a titty.
Fake ass titty.
Hey, niggas not hating on no titties now.
Nah.
Niggas is not hating on no titties. But if y'all know Janelle Monae and her style and her music, y'all know that isn't in her character. Or at least it doesn't show through her music at the time. What transformed her? Like, media is a motherfucker. The media's a motherfucker.
She's a slave to the industry.
Like, that's what I mean. Like,
the industry,
yes.
Or she's not showing more of her freedom. Like, hey, they put me in this box before. Like I was some goody two shoes. Fuck y'all.
Hell no. She should have.
You see other people do that. Like Miley Cyrus, she did that crazy
shit. She should have. Yeah,
but what was she doing? Chasing a bag.
Chasing a bag.
Yeah, she's chasing a bag.
She see motherfuckers. You got motherfucker like Sexy Red. You can't stand her ass.
Oh, I cannot stand her.
I think she's hilarious. But
listen. I'm not. Yeah, let's keep.
But if you talking about your booty hole pink and coochie brown or whatever the fuck she said, either way, it get you paid. Ice Spice doing emotes.
Yeah, right.
Nicki Minaj twerking on damn motorcycles. It gets you paid.
Yes.
Yeah, but
I can't knock the hustle.
Nah, man.
If you don't get you paid, I can't knock the hustle.
But at least I can say Nicki Minaj can rap, and despite popular belief, Ice Spice music really not bad. Her EP wasn't
I like Ice Spice music. Her shit is solid. Her shit is solid.
But Sexy Red, that shit garbage.
I
ain't no talent involved, and she look dirty.
It's just
she
funny.
does look.
It's funny.
Rather ratchet.
Like, bro, how she put up to the BT Awards? Y'all saw another episode, man. She
looked like she was going to
a GTA whore on the side of the street.
She looked like she was going to a Freaknik, man.
Like, shit is ridiculous.
I'm chilling in Miami.
Like, bro, like, why we gotta keep promoting this bullshit? It needs to stop. It needs to stop. But as far as Janelle Monae, I mean,
I'm disappointed, bro, because I like her.
Why?
Because she wasn't like that.
So
I liked her because she wasn't like that.
You know the saying, money talks and bullshit walks. So if you gonna put a bag in a bitch face for popping that titty, she gonna pop that titty, and I'm not mad at her for doing that.
I just think
that's how the game goes. It comes with the territory. That's how the game goes. You You follow the dollars.
If you start off in the game with morals, you gotta ride with
I mean,
that.
people develop and not, and sometimes people change for the worst.
Right.
And it kind of is. It sucks to see, but at least she had her run, and now she popping titties for those who like to see.
Okay, now once this bitch start acting like Whitney, I don't want nobody saying nothing.
My only thing is like, could the titty be real?
I doubt it.
No, I'm asking, why couldn't it have been real? Like,
No.
I don't. These days I get a little bit older. I'm talking like I'm an old ass man, but I just appreciate the natural ones. People talk about, oh, your titty is saggy. Who cares? That's
I like
natural.
them.
That's from God.
I
like them too.
My girl
Let 'em
always
say
talking
that
about
natural
one
sag.
titty bigger than the other. I like
It's
the little
supposed to
one.
be.
That's
I don't
science,
care.
right? That's science. Science told us
Come
that.
on, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
One ball
That's
hang
like
lower
what
than the other, baby. I
Yeah,
Who cares?
I'm
Bigger than the
trying to
right,
say. We made it like that way for a reason. Like, come on, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I'm not saying, like, if you have some fake titties, I won't suck on them. But I'm just saying, like, it would be nice if they was real.
Big taste of all silicone.
But I'm just saying, like, you know, even if you got an itty bitty titty committee, if you got like none, like, dudes they really appreciate women, they still gonna suck on that nipple.
Facts.
Right
You
off,
say no?
right off the chest.
Like, you gonna say no? Say, no, get on my face, no,
Right. Come on,
no.
bro. Watch out, man. I ain't going for that. That ain't
Nobody
happening.
doing that, man.
That ain't happening.
Hey,
Come on, man.
titties is
That's my only problem.
Titties is titties.
Man, who told you to get that fake ass titty? That's your business, though. That's your business.
That's the industry.
I hate on it. They did a good job. They
hate it,
perky.
man.
It seemed like they achieved what they did, what they intended to. So that was
It's the industry.
It's just, I don't know.
But yeah, man, there's something going on with moving on a little bit. This is more ridiculousness.
Oh man.
Yeah, Semaj, just go ahead.
So we all, well, for the black community, we all seen the infamous episode of the Boondocks with the Booty Warrior, also known to be Fleece Johnson. He's been released from prison and has been doing interviews.
That's crazy.
And in one of these interviews, he says he didn't like his portrayal of himself on the Boondocks. He said it made him angry because it made him sound ignorant. Then, shortly after saying that, he said he missed prison because of the booty.
It's like, come on, man. Yeah, and for people that don't know, because he has some people that aren't necessarily watching the Boondocks and stuff, I feel like that's just such a famous episode of the Boondocks. People generally know.
Facts.
But, you know, you heard the clips and I like it and I want you.
Yeah.
You can do it the easy way in the
everyone had to see
hallway.
it
The
by
choice
now.
is yours. You already know what I'm saying. I'm a warrior. All of that. It was crazy. He said, I came looking for man's butt. Yes, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Great episode.
Whole thing was crazy. That was my first episode of Boondocks I've actually seen.
Facts. Same.
Actually.
Same.
I remember Jeremiah
Exactly.
showed it to me. We was at his crib.
Uh-huh,
I was like,
same.
damn, I gotta watch this. This is
For real,
ridiculous.
this is crazy. Yeah.
To this day, that's like my favorite episode. It's up there, like top 3 still. To this day.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, he crazy as hell. The Fleece, if you don't know, I mean, Fleece, the Boondocks is a very satirical show, so a lot of stuff is based off real life. So like, there's a real life interview with Fleece Johnson, and he's saying that he's saying, booty, getting some butt, man's butt, more important than eating food. It's more important than drinking water.
And this
man.
is in
That's
prison.
exactly what he said.
That's exactly
he
what he
said
said.
just
Prison.
like that. It's more important than drinking water, man. While you in prison, like that shit is crazy. And that's my thing. Like you acting like you didn't say this shit.
Right. Like you act like you didn't say it.
You said it.
And I'm gonna give you my theory right now as to why he said he mad.
Why?
Because he didn't get paid.
Okay.
Could see that.
Yeah,
He ain't put no money on his book.
Because they ain't put no money on
Because
no
they ain't call him
book.
Fleece Johnson in the show. They just call him Booty Warrior.
Yeah.
Booty Warrior.
That's facts.
So, oh yeah, man, that's.
But
yeah.
it's just the nerve, though. Man had to say
He shouldn't get
that's
paid,
not in his character. Nigga. And
And
then
then
he
he
started
proceeds.
telling stories about the one time he was in the shower, he seen a man's butt and he was just getting all wild up.
Like,
yeah,
come on,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
That's
I
not it,
saw
bro.
that
Like
clip.
you can't be on that kind of shit, bro.
Yeah, that shit is an abomination. But yeah, he should definitely not have gotten paid for that. Cause what are we funding? His booty.
Thank
his,
you.
His
His
man's
booty
butt.
habits.
Like, how do you tell the producers
And
that
he
you paid
has
that
a,
nigga for that?
he
Yeah,
has
like-
a wife. Mind you, he got out, he has a wife now.
Yeah, I know.
Oh
I
my
saw
God.
that.
And he's still missing butt. Like,
And his wife knows now.
yeah, by now she has to know.
I would play the whole clip of this if they could see it at least. I don't know. Oh man, but yeah, you already know. I like it. I want you. Do these way the hallway choice is yours. Chris Hansen was there. He's like, I ain't come looking no little boys.
I came
looking for man's butt.
butt.
Yeah, we all know. And then he said, "Yeah, I see they call you Chris Hansen, but I had to call you Chris Handsome."
I'm like, are you serious?
See, you can call them police. This is have them sitting out the door. It don't make me no difference.
Oh, I don't know. There's no milk, nothing. That's sorry. That shit was
Overall, a ridiculous episode.
a
But very good
ridiculous
one.
episode.
But a very good one.
But yeah, come on, Fleece.
Come on, Fleece.
Come on, Fleece. And speaking of that, another thing, we can lead us into another discussion we have. But yeah, man, y'all know No Jumper, another podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Semaj got a little something for us for that as well.
If you guys aren't on Twitter, Adam22 has been in a relationship with a very famous porn star, or corn star, my fault. Corn star.
I don't think it even matters anymore.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't think you
Lena the Plug. They've been together for 7 years now, I think they said. 7+ years, and they finally tied the knot. And since them being together, she has not have done any scenes with any other man. But earlier last week, she had her first scene with a black man and decided to promote it. And Adam's been catching a little bit of heat for this.
I mean, what the fuck did he expect?
Yeah, that's expected.
Right. What the hell did you expect?
But
that whole relationship is an abomination, if you ask me.
And in his words, he said that this has been the best thing for the both of them.
Yeah, that is just a crazy statement. I saw that. Listen, y'all, if y'all don't know, I want to tell y'all. This wasn't just no regular black man.
Oh, no.
This was arguably the face of black.com. Y'all know what black.com is.
If you're on the hub, you gotta know.
Prawn, black.com, you can kind of connect the dots on what that is.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Love. People get on me because I know his name. Listen, the reason I know his name is because I used to be a frequent indulger in black.com. I just will be honest.
Oh,
I had to stop though because it just got to be too ridiculous. It got to be too ridiculous because they get the biggest, blackest motherfucker, the smallest white girl they can find. I'm like, this is just ridiculous. Like Semaj said, you can't fuck that little ass dog. You can't do that.
Girl, you know you can't fuck that little ass dog.
Oh,
you can't do that.
Can't fuck that little ass dog, man.
That's crazy.
Or that meme of the train trying to go through like that little tunnel.
Yeah,
I'm just like, that don't even make no goddamn sense. I'll look at it, I start to get mad like, this shit unrealistic. They can't get a brother that look more like me, this motherfucker, damn. Yeah, but anyways, I stopped. But anyways, yeah, it's just a ridiculous situation.
Yeah.
And hey, come with the territory.
And Sneako also got on the podcast with him, and Adam was kind of discussing how he wanted to slowly introduce to his child of how mom has fame. He said he wanted to start off, mom does photo shoots. Mom's a model, people buy mom's pictures. He gonna start it slow. And in the middle of his explanation, Sneako goes, and mom's getting BBC. Hey, but it's real.
That's crazy, bro.
It's real. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's there's so many issues because they have a child.
They have a child, man.
Why? If you gonna do that, cool. But you can't. I'm sorry. I feel like damn near by law you shouldn't be allowed to bring no kid in because you setting that motherfucker up for failure.
Yes.
I seen one lady talk about that. She was an OnlyFans chick and she was on, I forget, Piers Morgan, I think his name. And she said when Piers Morgan brought up the thing about what if you have a kid, he said, "Oh, they can cry in a Ferrari." I said, "What type of shit is that?" Like they ain't work for that Ferrari.
Hey.
He's like, "Oh yeah, my mom gets fucked on camera, but I got a Ferrari though." You didn't buy that. Your mama got that. And how did she get it? By getting Jason Love. That's how she got it, man. Jesus Christ.
It's just
it ain't all about the money, man. We gonna realize that's not always
what kind of morals
about.
are we teaching our kids?
And you're forcing your kid to do that. He didn't sign up for that life. He didn't sign up for that.
I'm just saying, the reality of the fact is,
you in a Ferrari, cool.
Like,
then what? You have money, then what?
You tell all your friends, I cried in a Ferrari. How many niggas can say they cry in a Ferrari?
If someone said that to me back in high school, I would say to them, you ain't work for that. You ain't do nothing. And by the way, I saw mom's last video. Very nice. Was he gonna say thank you? No, he gonna be sad as hell. Go home and fucking cry himself to sleep.
My spank bank, boy.
You gonna be crying in that Ferrari.
Spank bank.
But anyways, yeah, that's not the point. That's ridiculous. But also, Semaj mentioned Sneako was on that podcast, and he said something very interesting. Besides that, that comment on Lena the Plug, her taking British Broadcasting Channel. Anyways,
gargantuan.
So I saw some people get mad right now. As of Tuesday, probably when you see this too as well, they're running rampant and they mad. They pissed off at Sneako. They always pissed off at Sneako, but they mad at him again because he said something about black culture on that podcast. And he basically said, and this is me paraphrasing, he basically said that black culture is kind of mind control and that black culture promotes degeneracy. And he said, besides Kanye West and Christian rappers and stuff, most of it just promotes degeneracy and there's certain lifestyles you see. Like you already know, bang bang shoot a nigga on the men's side and finesse a nigga on the women's side and all of that. So that's what do you think? Do you think are you mad at him for saying some shit like that? Does he have any sort of point?
No. Because he's taking one small aspect of the black community and putting it on the entire black community.
I agree.
And I think he's also moving with the mindset that we're too stupid to understand that music is entertainment and that it's not actual life. Of course, there is a groundswell of people in the regular world that do believe that these rappers are actually doing this kind of stuff. But there's also a group of us that know you're not walking around just shooting people. Like, this is all for show. This is all for bring people out the shows. It's all for the image that you're trying to portray as a rapper. We know you're not doing that.
That ain't all of them though.
For
you
sure.
See Young Thug and all them. I ain't gonna front. Back in the day, it might have been more of a cap. I don't know, but I feel like nowadays a lot of people. Yes, you still have your cap rappers and stuff like that. A lot of people actually are doing stuff like that.
Back in the day, them niggas really doing that shit.
Well, they doing it today too.
I don't know. I can't see all of them.
I don't think all of them are actually. No, I can't see all of them doing it. But back in the day, a lot of them niggas was doing that shit. Why do you think they're all sat the fuck down now, not doing nothing with their labels?
But I think nowadays that they're more extreme with it, like with because you could say they shoot people, but these motherfuckers make it sound like they playing GTA.
That's because they got the money to cover their ass with it now.
Crept down the block, got a rocket launcher, shot that bitch up, boom.
I'm working for the feds.
I don't know. Like I said, really my only problem with it is that he groups all black culture into that. And because we're so much more than that.
100%.
And that you can say that's but the reason why I can't force myself to get mad at him for this statement, I don't think he's the right person to say it. And like I said, I still think there is a lot of ignorance into it. But there is a point in there where that is, even if that is a minority of us that act that way or do whatever, that is mainly what our media promotes of us, and that's what we're doing. And a lot of us like to put on this front, like, oh, you want better for the black community and this and that, but we never really hold accountability for ourselves for real. Like we never even see that. Like the biggest conversation about Gunna and Young Thug and that whole situation with YSL was, oh, Gunna snitched, but not the situation of, oh, these motherfuckers are rich and famous. Young Thug's been rich and famous for a decade. Gunna already at this point for the better part of a decade. Why are they even involved in this stuff still in the first place? But instead of that, it's a conversation of snitching and always this and that. I just don't think, and you look at the main media that we consume, the stuff that we promote, a lot of it really is negative. You look out on you look at the male side, you already know what that is. Bang, bang, shoot a nigga. Drugs. And talking about women in a certain way, shape, or form, or fashion, you already know what that is. And then on the women's side, we already know what that is. Scamming niggas, finessing niggas, BBLs, delivering cooch, and things of that nature. That's what it is.
Delivering
dialogue is nuts.
That's what it is, though.
I agree, nigga.
And that's not what all it is, but I think there is an underrepresentation of our good side on that because we promote all this lifestyle. Look at the BET Awards. We've thrown phones at each other in the crowd. We twerking in the crowd. I know I sound like the old man right now. I sound like the uncool dude, but I really shouldn't because what happened to classiness? Our parents stuff, we didn't have to do all this. But that's what we do, and that's what we promote. And part of it, we get mad at people that they assume that's how we act. That's what we present. That's what we put most of our time and our dollars to. That's what we get most attention to. And even some of our rappers, like you look at Lil Durk, he promoting all this positivity for this new album. The first 3 tracks kind of on a more different vibe. The rest of the tracks, bang bang, shooting good drugs. Like that. Like what are we doing? We're not really changing shit. Now, I'm not going to discredit him too much because I think he does invest in communities and stuff like that. But I think the way we present ourselves in the public, even like raps like it's performance, right? You don't have to rap autobiographies. I'm trying to wrap up here. But when you go into our interviews of regular life, we're still talking this gang shit and snitching, who snitching, all this and that. Like, this is really all we are? This is all we are. And the moment you try to step out of that mode, you already know you kind of are that corny black dude to a lot of people. And like we can, and like I said, also like you said, DJ, there are the people that we can listen to that stuff and say it's entertainment. I said it last week too. I can play GTA and I can not want to do that stuff in real life. But you see other niggas, they see that and they're like, "Oh, shooting niggas sound fun."
Yeah, I gotta be that.
I want to be that too. He getting this money in the street. I gotta do it too. Vice versa. These women see the people, these baby mamas, they getting money, they shaking their ass, they making money. They aspire to have some sort of lifestyle like that or have that luxury or whatever. You broke, everyone you know is broke. Like, make it make sense. You not that. Both people's eyes. But I think there's some sort of point to it. I don't think he's the best person to deliver the message because I think sometimes he's just controversial just to be controversial. But yeah, I just think black people, we're so focused on how other people are doing to us and stuff like that. But I mean, so many people have said it. Kendrick Lamar said it multiple times. Our music, I think we should pay more attention to that. Whether it's Black of the Bear, Heart Part 5. This thing of our culture, I mean, a lot of times it's just hypocritical. I think more so we need to look at ourselves and we need to, quote unquote, clean our room.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because we focus on all this other stuff, but like shit don't change until you wash your ass. Wash your ass. You stink. Doodle crumbs.
Okay.
Skid marks.
Stop.
Anyways,
You gotta wash your ass too.
That's that. Anyways, y'all. We can move on to something, man. We can move on, bro.
Last topic of the day.
And yeah, real quick. We can talk about this one. You want to talk about? Nah, I think we can maybe get into the segment side, but that's more important.
Okay.
I got a bone to pick, man. Y'all, make it real quick. Stop capping about you quitting weed. You know you're not quitting.
Or vaping.
Or vaping. You know you're not quitting. I know how many motherfuckers I've seen. Semaj, your black ass included a couple times.
Facts as hell.
I'm quitting weed.
Yep.
This week I'm going with cold turkey. 2 days, 3 days later. Up, not even as a private. Up on the snap. Backwood. You gonna pack this ball real quick.
I gotta drive past his house every day.
And ain't nothing wrong. Listen, ain't nothing wrong. Like, I'm just saying, y'all. I'm not chastising you for smoking. But like, stop capping to yourself. You're not going cold turkey. I say like you're not quitting. Period. Just like tone it down if you need to. But like, stop capping to us. I'm tired of seeing it. Stop
you gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie. Kick it, my nigga.
Yep. Yeah, lie.
Cause this is Smokey for real. Like, you think Friday's a joke? No.
You think
nigga right there?
You think I believe this nigga after he said he was done smoking? No.
What'd he say?
He'll be back.
And I was just bullshitting.
And you know this,
man. That's his black ass right there.
I'm just like,
that's his black ass
you ain't
right
gotta
there.
cap to. You capping not only you capping to us, but you're capping to yourself. Like you don't gotta do that.
For real.
Yeah, that's my bone to pick. Real simple.
That's a good one.
Stop capping.
I'm a connoisseur, man. I got my t-shirt got a whole bunch of
Ain't
strings.
nothing wrong with that.
All of them.
We didn't need to see it.
Look at that.
Black
Cold.
ass.
I'm with it. I'm with all that.
Anyway, what's the fun fact looking like?
Fun fact. Not more of a fun fact, but it's kind of like a what's going on in the current world. So basically, scientists have told us that we are going to have a massive solar storm coming towards the Earth, and once it hits our solar system or hits our atmosphere, it's going. Nah, we ain't gonna die. Okay. Nothing, nigga. We're not getting power. So all you spirituality woke motherfuckers, yeah, shut up. We're not X-Men. Go somewhere else. But it is going to infect our internet and electronics. So they're saying that we have a gap of 9 months with no electronics and Wi-Fi.
Oh, I have heard that. Yeah, if that happens, maybe it could be good.
It could be good.
Some things. I mean, some of us are fucked.
Yeah,
but,
we gotta.
And to be honest, we may be able to do the podcast like that. But like, then again, no one else can, so we're technically not falling behind.
Yeah.
If you want to, we could pre-record some shit and let you just sit fly.
You know what I
How?
say,
They can't see it. There's no electronics.
No, I'm saying once they come back.
Oh yeah.
Okay, true.
So bring it on. Bring it back, man. That's why your girl can't see all these other girls getting all this other shit.
How we gonna record?
You still got no electricity, right? You got generators. You still have a little something.
Gas generators, but
yeah, we want to get the gas generator.
You still got a little something.
I mean, I'm all down for the cause. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
It could be nice. 9 months. That could be nice.
All that useless information y'all got, you can use it. I'm telling you, useless information works when we have nothing.
Yeah.
Teachers have black ass how to read.
Bitch, I know how to do that.
No, you don't.
You motherfuckers will starve. I'll be in there growing vegetables and shit. Y'all motherfuckers will starve. Hunting rabbits and doing all type of weird shit. Hunting squirrels and raccoons and shit.
The nigga, it ain't that hard of a concept. You get the motherfucker, you get the seed, you put them up on the ground, you water it.
Yo shit gon' die. You don't know what to do with it.
That ain't hard of a concept. Hell no.
DJ, what's the $5 for him this week?
All right, man. This one's pretty quick. Just the difference between a liability and an asset. Somehow, some way, you motherfuckers still get confused.
Oh, God.
Liability costs you money, and you got to pay for it. And it don't make you no money. Example, a car. A car don't make you no money. You say, well, I need a car to get to work. Nigga, you can get to work through an Uber, or you can get to work through riding a bike, or you can walk. So, not necessarily no. Car don't count.
Oh, Uber gonna be more expensive, though.
And depreciation, if you do the math, it's gonna kill you as soon as you pull out the lot. Now, An asset, rental property. Hopefully, when we get our shit together, we could all get rental properties, so we don't have to worry about paying for houses ever again.
Right.
But what's it called? You know, it brings in revenue, and of course, it takes a little bit of debt or whatever. But
yeah, but
there's such thing as not good debt per se,
The
but
countries
there's
ran
better
on
debt.
so it's okay.
And that's what you call an asset. So I don't know how y'all get it confused. I really don't. It's so simple to me. But like Louis Vuitton shoes, liability. But some work shoes that you got to go to work in, asset. It ain't gonna make you no money. Well, technically, it does make you money because you have to have the shoes to go to work. Me personally, I have to wear work shoes every day. So.
Mm-hmm. And if she wear high heels all the time and don't make no money, liability.
That is factual.
Yeah, man. And Rob ain't here. Well, a little money for him. And Rob ain't here, but still got some knowledge to drop on y'all, man.
All right, man. Bear with me. I'm gonna give you my best Rob impression.
Robert Anderson,
black ass man. Hope you living it up where you at, man. Okay, so Rob's philosophy. I ain't got nothing too crazy, too special, no crazy quote. An issue a lot of people face is they're scared to dig deep and find the treasures within one's own body. Go deep, not wide. If all you do in life is stay at the surface, you'll never find anything worth exploring.
Bars.
Hey, he had that shit down pat. I'll tell you the pauses and all.
Bang, bang.
I study y'all, man. I study all of y'all.
Come on, man. Dig deep, not wide. Find the
five niggas wide.
You feel me? Find the treasures within. So masturbate.
What?
Right. That's what that meant, right?
No.
Explore your body.
I don't know.
Say explore your body.
I think it's meant like mentally, nigga.
Okay.
Your heart. Okay, my God.
My bad. Dude.
See, this is why we need Rob here.
I've been exploring myself a lot lately.
Huh? Oh my God.
I wish you would have left the explanation along with the motherfucking shit. But I think
it's self-explanatory.
All right. Y'all see, man. Find yourself, explore yourself. Apparently,
you can do both. Not physically, but
God.
Mentally as well.
Yeah, please end it.
I guess primarily mentally.
Y'all have done the damn quote a disjustice.
All right, anyways.
What the hell?
My bad, G. Y'all know what he meant.
Mm-hmm. Y'all know what it meant.
Interpret it your way. Use it to better yourself. You already know what it is. Bars. Come on, man. Bars. You already know.
I feel bad for Rob.
Come on, man.
Rob gonna be pissed as hell.
Come on, man. Like I said, Patreon, the Discord. Especially join Patreon this time because we missed the topic right now. You're going to be talking about, because we didn't even plan this out for the second shit. So we can do Louis' album review /thoughts. Because trust me, y'all going to want to see it because we got some feelings to it.
Man.
Blackstreet Boys, we gone.
We go.